Aliens, that's all you got to say. You had me at aliens. The rest of whatever information comes out after that no longer matters.
As long as they don't have a cookbook.
You told me, and it's like, well, let me rephrase that. It was in a light. I don't care. Lightning round. You thought it out. I'm going to listen to this again. This wasn't, do you believe in aliens? Yes. And then they move on to the next one.
Are aliens real?
They're real, but I haven't seen them, and they're not being kept in, what is it?
Area 51?
Area 51. There's no underground facility unless there's this enormous conspiracy, and they hid it from the President of the United States.
What was the first question you wanted answered when you became president?
Where are the aliens?
Where are the aliens?
Yeah, you know what? I'm sorry. It has happened before. We know it. You know it. I know it.
None of you did anything to prevent this?
There's nothing we could do. We were totally unprepared for this.
Don't give me unprepared.
Come on, Julius.
It was what, in the 50s or whatever, you had that spaceship.
Dad, no,
Where
Dad.
was it? Yeah, that thing that you found in New Mexico.
Dad.
Where was it?
Not the spaceship.
Was it Roswell, New Mexico, yeah.
Don't do this.
No, you had the spaceship, and you had the bodies. They were all locked up in a bunker. Where was that? David.
I don't know.
Area 51, right? Area 51. You knew then, and you did nothing.
Sir, regardless of what you may have read in the tabloids, there have never been any spacecraft recovered by our government. Take my word for it. There's no Area 51. There's no recovered spaceship.
Excuse me, Mr. President. That's not entirely accurate.
There you go. We know. We knew it. It happened before. Come on. I mean, sure, it was like 1997 or whatever, but still.
It's not that long ago. I don't know what you're talking about.
No. You weren't born yet, were you?
No, I was born the year right after.
Oh, God. So weird to talk to people that weren't born like when that movie came out.
Wow. 1997.
Yeah, whenever that movie came out, he wasn't even, well, I was born then, I wasn't born that. That doesn't even exist between my younger generation.
Son of a biscuit eater.
Listen, I didn't choose to be here, but they brought me into this world, and I'm glad.
And you know what? We're not even hiding it anymore, how we're paying for it. We're doubling our defense budget. Before?
Why the hell wasn't I told about this place?
2 words, Mr. President. Plausible deniability.
I don't understand. Where does all this come from? How do you get funding for something like this?
You don't actually think they spend $20,000 on a hammer, $30,000 on a toilet seat, do you?
Nope, not anymore. We just do whatever we want now. Is this insane, right? He says it. Nah. I mean, very little about it. Everybody's like, well, what did he have to say about how Trump tweeted at him with the ape stuff or all of that stuff, which is fine. Great. You know, let's talk about that. That's great. But you said aliens. I wouldn't talk about anything else the rest of the time.
Yeah, that's the top story.
Yes. That changes humanity.
It changes
Everything we've ever known. You take it, you throw it out the window and go, okay, we got to start over. Who are these people?
And what do they want?
What do they want? And do they have a cookbook?
And can they run faster than we can?
Yes. Do their legs go backwards and then they have like kangaroo legs or something or whatever that movie was that came out, The Arrival? Come on now. I need to know. I'm on a need-to-know basis.
One of them's not Thanos, is he?
No, because he will snap his finger. Next thing you know, well, we're in a lot of trouble. This should have been a real conversation that was deeper than that. And he's come out and he's like, what I mean by that, it was, no, you said it, right? And I remember the first time he was on with Colbert. And Colbert asked him, and he's like, well, I can't tell you those kind of things. And Colbert pushed him, and he's like, nope, we don't talk about that stuff. He got so unfriendly and uncomfortable in that. I'm like, he probably does know a lot more. But you heard about the plausible deniability.
Every president knows more than anybody else.
Yeah, but you can't tell Trump. They're like, don't tell Trump, because he will run out, and the first thing he's going to say is, they told me they were aliens, and I have to tell you guys, I can't keep it from you. We're friends, aliens. What kind of aliens? I don't know.
They're living on a farm in Kansas.
Tell you what, if they're any kind from Mexico, we're sending them back.
They're going right back. Not going to stand for that.
Deport them past the moon.
That's right. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but this is crazy. I think they're interdimensional. That's what I think.
Time travelers.
Yes, interdimensional. And I go back to what happened in October of last year that also wasn't talked about the way it should be, which was the math problem that was fixed. And that math problem that they did last year, that it made kind of like, oh, people talked about it a little bit, but not as much as they should have.
October 2025. A chip the size of a cough drop inside a refrigerator colder than deep space finishes a calculation. 5 minutes. The same calculation would take the world's most powerful supercomputer 10 septillion years. That is a 1 followed by 25 zeros. Longer than the universe has existed by a factor of 700 trillion. The man who built it, Hartmut Neven, founder of Google Quantum AI, published a statement no one in the scientific establishment has addressed. He said the chip's performance was so extreme it could only work if computation was happening across parallel universes. He said this is evidence of the multiverse.
There you go. So imagine having a thing, so you got a math problem that is so complex that it would take so many years, 700 trillion times the years that the Earth has existed or whatever, to come up with. And in 5 minutes, this thing does it. How does it do it? We don't know this math. We haven't invented it yet. So imagine you're doing math in one room, and there's infinite amount of rooms, and there's infinite amount of views, but you're not in those rooms. Other people are, other creatures. You're all going and knocking, showing them this, and then they come out and go, oh, yeah, we've already got that math. Here you go. And then you come back. That's how. So there you go. That's why they look like us. Okay? We're sorting it all out today, kids. That's why they look like us, Ken.
So they're tall and good looking.
Tall and good looking. Yeah. Never been handsomer. So there's other us's in other dimensions that are way smarter than we are, who are doing super math and who are living the dream, and we're here.
Let me tell you something. If my other person is out there doing math somewhere, I want to see that.
Yeah?
Because I was terrible at math.
Well, I mean, I was good at math, but it was boring. And, but I'm not, I mean, we're talking about just insane kind of thing when they talk, because they say we're shooting stuff off into space, right? Into the nether, we're yelling at the sky, hoping something picks it up and comes back.
Yeah.
When everybody else who is the quantum people are like, guys, you're not looking in the right direction. The right direction is left and right. Right? It's next to us in a parallel dimension. It is not above.
Interesting.
So
we got to break that barrier down somehow.
Yeah, I'm just letting
you go. And it's going to take math.
It's going to take math. I mean, we're here to watch it. We're not here to participate in it. We're here to comment on it.
You think we're working on that?
Yeah. Oh, absolutely. 100%. I think we know. Right? I think we know about that. And I think they may come to us, but we don't go to them. So that's why when he says, oh, yeah, I know about aliens. Of course you do. Probably, you know what? Could be Marjorie Taylor Greene. Could be Thomas Massey. Could be Donald Trump.
Could be.
Definitely could be Elon. When they go, Elon, do you want to go to space? He's like, I've already been. How was your weekend, boys?
My weekend was good. Just didn't last long enough. Never does.
No, walked in today. First thing is I'm on a fog. The fog is here.
Yeah.
I went to the Wilson County home show.
Yeah.
Hung out with Busy Bee for the weekend. A lot of people come up, said hi to us.
All right.
First guy that remembers me from last year was like, the first person is like, I just started listening to you, because I'd only been on the air like full time here for a month or so. Comes over and hands me a card. She works at AAA. And it basically says all the things that Bell got wrong last week on his one-hit wonder with Manfred Mann. Because they had the Mighty Quinn. But I was like, look, it's Manfred Mann, Earth Band, and then there's Manfred Mann. Okay, yes. In theory, it's like there's Jefferson Starship and Jefferson Airplane. Right? There's a Jefferson person in there, right, that you recognize, but it's not the same. Right. Jefferson Airplane doesn't claim we built this city.
No, that's Starship.
That's Starship. But she was in both. So there was people. It's that kind of thing, right? Like this was a separate, but he's like, nope, here it is. Make sure you get it to Bell, and I will. Bell will be here tomorrow, and I've got it written out for him.
We think Brother Bell will be here tomorrow.
Yeah, he did not tell. He did not.
He snuck it by us.
Yes, he didn't tell us. I walk in today. I go, no Bell today? And Mason picks up his phone. He goes,
yeah, I had to go back and check my calendar. I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thought that was next week.
Yeah, so it was next week.
Wow, boys. Here's one. Breaking news, Fox News. Robert Duvall dead at 95.
Oh, wow.
Robert Duvall.
There was that for the longest time. He was our greatest American actor.
Wow. I didn't know he was 95.
I didn't either. You know what? I had seen some stuff. There's been like pictures out of him and stuff because he couldn't, walk or do much anymore. I don't know how sick he was. I don't know if he was Gene Hackman sick. But 95, man, that's a hell of a run.
That is
a great run. What movie did he last do when I saw him with Kevin Costner?
Gosh, I've got to look, man.
The one where they were cowboys and, he went by the name Blue Bonnet. Spearman Blue Bonnet was his name.
Awesome.
Oh, my goodness. That was such a...
I see the pale blue sky.
He was in Open Range with Kevin
Open
Costner.
Range, that was it.
2003.
Blue Bonnet Spearman or whatever his name. It was just such a funny name that he had. Because he goes, I can't go to my maker without knowing your name, boss. And I know it ain't boss. He goes, Blue Bonnet.
Wow.
Blue Bonnet. Spearman Blue Bonnet. Just what a great actor.
Great actor. My favorite role that he ever played was in The Apostle. He played that preacher. Yeah, I mean, this dude was fire and brimstone, but it showed a realistic life of a preacher who makes mistakes.
Absolutely.
Big mistakes, committed murder.
Yes.
But still held on to his faith. Oh, man, this is a big loss.
Yeah.
This is a big loss.
And
Robert
let's not
Duvall,
forget
man.
this.
Now, your new son-in-law, we give him something important.
Never. Give him a living, but never discuss the family business.
Virgil Salazzo called. Now, we're going to have to give him a day sometime next week.
We'll discuss him when you come back from California.
When am I going to California?
I want you to go tonight. I want you to talk to this movie big shot and settle his business.
He was an amazing actor. It's funny, when you go look at him, like you look at somebody like, the way they changed, he just looked like he got older, but it was the same. His hair never changed.
Yes.
I don't ever remember seeing him without just the hair on the sides. It was always kind of bald up top.
Yeah. Even in the, he did a Twilight Zone episode where he looked exactly what you just described, even as a younger man.
Yes. The great Santini. Everybody's hitting him up. And then Lonesome Dove was amazing. Secondhand Lions was awesome.
Oh, Secondhand Lions.
That was such a great movie.
That's the first movie I saw with him.
Him and Michael Caine.
Oh, man, that's a great movie.
Michael Caine. So, man, that was just losing your contemporaries. But what a great actor he was. And he was also in Phenomenon. Remember?
Yeah.
He was the doctor with John Travolta.
Really?
Yeah, he was the doctor, who was, how are you learning all of this stuff, Spanish, Portuguese, all of these things. And he was the doctor in that. He was anything he was in, he was just amazing. Like, when's the last time that was a crappy movie?
Not with him.
No, not with him.
Not with him at all.
No, not with him. You don't find that. Just crazy. So 95 though, hell of a run.
Absolutely.
I'll take that. What was his last movie?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. It's like I see 2022 Christian Bale, which I'm going to have to watch this. The Pale Blue Eye.
Yeah.
Comes up 2022. I don't see anything after that.
Well, apparently he's in one episode. It must be some sort of interview. It's a documentary called The Culture Mafia, probably about him playing mafia people. But yeah, the Pale Blue Eye. He up until 2022, 4 years ago, he was acting. So even 90 years old, still doing it. Man, hell of a life indeed. A lot of stuff to get to today. Apocalypse Now, another great movie.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
God.
I love the smell of napalm in the morning.
Yeah, just amazing. Crew Chief in Days of Thunder.
That's right.
I saw that movie 3 times in Scotland because it was the only movie they had. Oh, Lord, hilarious. That was so bizarre. It's like, oh, let's go see a movie? What can we see? Oh, we got Days of Thunder. Saw that yesterday. Do you have any of them? No, Days of Thunder. That's it. You're like, all right, I guess we're seeing Days of Thunder again. I'm going to go and learn this thing. 4 Christmases, he was brilliant in that.
Oh, my gosh, yes.
I
don't mean to speak ill of your mother on Christmas, but she's just a common beep whore.
That movie's so funny. And that dude, his best friend was married to his mom. He goes, "Would you like some gas money?"
Let me get you gas. I make more money than you, so you don't need to get my gas.
Oh, God, that was so funny.
Let's hurry up. I'm losing my buzz here.
So I'm looking up Duvall. He got an Academy Award nomination 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times. He won one for Tender Mercies as Best Actor.
Interesting.
He won a BAFTA for Apocalypse Now. That's the British version of the Academy Awards. He won 2 Primetime Emmys for Broken Trail and for, I think it was Broken Trail for both of those. He won 4 Golden Globes, 1 Screen Actors Guild, and a bunch of other Film Critics Awards and things of that nature. But 8 times he was nominated for Academy Award. The last time coming in 2015, the Best Supporting Actor in The Judge.
I forgot about that one.
Forgot about that one as well. That's Robert Downey Jr. That was a hell of a movie as well.
That's a great movie.
So, God, he didn't, people forget, they're like texting in. You forgot he's the riddle. He was in MASH. He was Frank Burns.
Wow.
Yeah.
He was in the movie. Good grief.
He was in Sling Blade, Falling Down, wrestling Ernest Hemingway, The Paper.
Oh, man, his character in Sling Blade.
Deep Impact. I remember him, Deep Impact.
Deep Impact, yeah.
That's right. So Gone in 60 Seconds, Shot at Glory, Secondhand Lions. I mean, just Kicking and Screaming, which was a goofy, funny movie. That's the one with, didn't that have Will Ferrell in it? So 7 Days of Utopia, which I have on my list to watch this week. It's a golf movie where, like, this broke down golfer who's frustrated and it's got all the games, shows up at kind of breaks down in his neck of the woods, Utopia, Texas or wherever. And, Duvall used to be a pro golfer, I guess, and kind of teaches him, takes him underneath his wing. But just incredible. Incredible. What a life. If you want to know his politics, he was an independent. He was a conservative for a very long time, but then he thought the Conservative Party was a hot mess in 2014, said, "I'm an independent." So born and raised in San Diego, and just a amazing life, man. If you could all sign up for that, do it. I mean, that kind of life. Route 66, I used to watch that show, if you've never seen it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
The old series.
The old series. And that was one of the first shows to shoot outside of like a studio and to use like 2 cameras. So, but yeah, he was in that a couple times. Twilight Zone, Combat, Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea, The Mod Squad.
Check him out in a movie called Get Low. Get Low. He plays a 1930s Tennessee hermit who famously throws his own funeral party.
Really?
Yeah, check it out.
Okay.
It's real cool. Get Low. It's got Bill Murray in it. Sissy Spacek. So are 2 of the other big actors.
He was great in Stalin, too. You've not seen that.
And he's been in everything.
Everything you could think of, from comedies to go back like Joe Kidd. He was in Joe Kidd. Forget about that. He's in Bullet.
Wow.
Played Boo Radley in To Kill a Mockingbird, right? Just among just so many other things, man. Just incredible. So 95,
and it looks like his wife put out he died around the people he loved.
That's a wonderful thing.
That's how you want to go, man.
That's it. That is it. That's how you want to go. Aliens. That's all you need to know. This portion of the program is brought to you by NCAA National Certified Alarms, no long-term contracts, license number 645. Aliens. Former president said, aliens, yes, they're here. He knows of them, but has never seen them. Should be a bigger story. Let's let everybody know. That should be the biggest story in the world. Reshapes mankind.
Oh, absolutely.
Am I right? I mean, like, everything you knew, you just go, no, we don't know it.
Yeah, it just means I'm a little closer to my wanted reality of. I'm just saying, if you watch YouTube videos, lightsabers are being made real.
Yeah.
Just let me go to Coruscant. Let me me fly some ships.
I love Family Guy. Somehow in the future, but also in the past.
Have we regressed this far?
If you've not seen the TV show Fall, have you seen Fallout?
Yes.
It is amazing, but it's weird because it's also somehow it's the 50s, but with technology that's way better than what we have, and it's amazing.
Yeah. What do you mean you built that power suit off of a car battery?
Yeah, I mean it's incredible. But I mean he could spin it however he wants. I heard you say aliens, and you've lost me anywhere else, right? I don't care.
Well, and he's got to come back and clarify.
Yeah, too late. Too late.
Well, he tries to.
Nobody buys it, right? And the fact that it doesn't get any, well, everybody's like, well, we already know they're aliens. Well, that shapes the whole, everything we know, every major religion, everything just goes, all right, well, now what? Right? What exactly does this mean for us? So, aliens, baby, they're here. Are they? Yeah, they're not at Area 51, though.
No.
That's what we've been told. Not at Area 51. Ken and I are professional curlers. And because of that, we recognize when people cheat. And the other day, the Canadians cheated.
Apparently it's okay touching the rock after the hog line. I don't know. Or touching the rock.
Who's doing it?
You don't know it?
Who?
It's a couple.
Who? I haven't done it once. You can off.
You haven't done it once?
I haven't done it once.
Okay. I'll show you a video after the game.
How about you walking around on my peel on the last day and dancing around the house here? How about that? Come on, Oscar, just off.
To show you a video?
I don't give a
I don't know if that's very Olympic.
That's classic.
He told him to F off. And we were saying the other day, we need a little bit more violence in this. What if you could go and block somebody? They were getting into, I thought they were going to start throwing brooms.
Yeah, you are not supposed to touch the stone after you release it, and he clearly
with his finger
touches it with his index finger.
Yeah. So, and the PJ guy that we were interviewing said, look, people will sometimes with the broom, kind of slow it down or whatnot. But and it wasn't even close either. You could see it in slow motion. He's like, wow.
Unfortunately, they do not have replay.
Which I think they should have.
Yes.
I think in a big enough moment like this, they absolutely should. And you cheated. You're a cheater, Canadian.
Well, and the way he's reacting shows you.
And then and then you got in my way. I'm like, whatever. What does he get in your way? He didn't try to block your shot. He should have. Tell you that right now. Absolutely should have. But it was just so funny because I'm like, there's going to be a little fight right here. They're going to throw down. There's going to be a mini melee in their slacks.
No, it was Switzerland, right?
Was it Switzerland? Yeah, I think it was.
That they were.
Yeah. Sweden or Switzerland, one of the two.
Oh, I think it was Sweden.
Yeah, it was an S.
Yeah, it's Sweden, man. They don't fight.
Yeah, they don't fight. They're the most angry Canadian guy ever. There's no doubt about that.
Because he got caught.
Yeah. Do you remember, was it South Park? Todd's a dick. It's the only person. So that's the worst person in Canada because Todd.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, God. It was just so crazy. But aliens. So there you go. I don't know what else to say. It's like everybody's like, well, did you hear what he said? And what did Trump do? And this, that, and the other. We're going to do this. And I'm like, all I heard was aliens.
So they're going to ask Trump about it the next time he does a gaggle. He's going to say, he spilled the beans.
That's it.
Obama running his mouth.
They didn't want me to do it because they knew I would say it, but they didn't tell me because they don't trust me.
I knew not to say anything. He apparently did not.
They don't trust me, and you should trust me because of the thing. Speaking of the thing, it's still one of my favorite sound bites.
And I said, I'm not scared of a germ. I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats.
Which is phenomenal. Did you see he's got his own chatbot?
No.
Yeah, he's got his own chatbot. And apparently in his own chatbot, are you guys ready for this one? RFK new chatbot advises the public on best foods to insert in rectum. Cucumbers and bananas.
Oh,
goodness. So, I don't know why. Well, because of the cocaine. See, this is what happens when you do this.
And I said, I'm not scared of a germ. I used to snort cocaine off of toilet seats.
Goodness.
Oh, my Lord. Did you do the interview with him and Chris?
Yeah, Brother Mason.
Yeah, I was in the room for the first part of it and then stepped out because I had to go to work. But it was a cool experience for sure.
Because he was supposed to be here.
Yeah.
And then couldn't because of the cocaine or something. I don't know.
No, they had a schedule change for an event at the White House, and so they flew out early. But they said, "Hey, we still want to do this interview." So he did. He called in, and we were able to have a long little conversation.
Yeah, that was nice. That was nice of him. I mean, it would have been nice to have him in.
Oh, for sure.
Because I would have totally asked him about, so tell me about the cocaine again. Do you know about the aliens? They tell you. I probably wouldn't tell you about the aliens because of the cocaine.
Is it possible for a bicyclist to kill a bear in New York?
How big of a bear was it? Was it a teddy bear?
Was it a little fella?
Paddington? No.
Tell me again about the worms in your brain. Tell me about that. And why were you doing cocaine off a toilet seat, dude? It's the 70s in New York City. Nobody cares that you're doing cocaine. Nobody does. Maybe the Kennedys do, but still, you're at Studio 54 having fun. What do you care? And again, how did you kill the bear? What did you do with it?
How'd you do it?
So crazy. Oh, my Lord. This is the world we live in. Is insane. This was the best story of the weekend. So I love golf, right? And there's a guy named Anthony Kim, right? So Anthony Kim was a superstar like 15 years ago. He was 23 years old, 24. He'd won 3 tournaments. He was the anchor in many ways in the Ryder Cup. Then he tore his Achilles. Then he started taking painkillers. Then he was on hardcore cocaine and everything else, ready to kill himself. His life was over. I think Tiger thought this was the next superstar.
Take a step back and enjoy this. Attaboy. It's one of the greatest comeback stories in any sport in history.
So he won the LIV tournament this weekend. Nice $4 million for him, which was awesome. And 2 years ago, he decided to make a comeback. He didn't even have clubs. He had no clubs. And this guy was suicidal. I mean, if you go look at him when he was 23, 24, since then his nose has collapsed because of he had a lot of issues. And he got married, got his life kind of, cleaned up and then some, and then decided, you know what, I'm going to try it again. So LIV decides we're going to give you a shot. And this is right here is Cameron Smith, one of the great golfers of the world, said, I played with him in his first tournament.
It's so good. I mean, if it wasn't one of us this week, to have him win here in Adelaide, at our premier event is pretty cool. I'm so happy for him. He's worked hard. I actually played with Anthony his first round back in Saudi a few years ago, and it was scrappy to say the least, and I was very skeptical at the start, but what he's been able to do over the past couple of seasons and dig deep and grind out and then do what he did today is pretty special. So congrats to him. I'm so happy for him.
And why it's so amazing is this guy, so he's got a wife and a young daughter. They ran out to greet him. He is one of the big reasons he's come back for his daughter.
Best moment of my life so far. Obviously, when Bella was born, Emily and my life changed. But to be able to share this moment, even though Bella won't understand it, one day she will. And for her to be able to run on the green and see her dad isn't a loser was one of the most special moments of my life. I'm going to try to leave a lot of details out. But I will tell her that, before she came into this world, that I didn't feel any purpose in my life. And, whether you have a lot of money, whether you have a lot of success in your life, you still can feel lonely and feel like the world is against you. And that's in your own mind. Because I had a lot of people rooting for me. Obviously, you saw out there how many people were rooting for me. But I just want her to know that no matter how bad your day is, if you keep fighting, you never lose. And hopefully she takes that with her for the rest of her life.
It was awesome. And he, by the way, he chased down and beat John Rahm and Bryson DeChambeau, arguably top outside of Scottie Scheffler, maybe third and fourth best golfers in the world. And he wasn't even supposed to be on the tour. He had to go to a relegation tournament where the top 3 are the only ones that get to play on the LIV Tour this year. And he finished third, even though he bogeyed the last hole. And now. Picks up $5 million for the weekend, $4 million for winning. Got some money from his team because now he's been made a permanent team member with one of the teams, Dustin Johnson's team. And that's one of those stories where you look back, he's still only 40 years old, but from where he came from, suicide, down at the bottom of everything, didn't think he was, he was done for, thought he was going to kill himself on numerous occasions. It just shows you his purpose out there. And don't give up. That's what he kept saying, don't give up. Aliens, that was also the other thing he said. Did you hear about aliens? Can't get over aliens. How's that not the biggest story in the world? How did they not stop the Olympics for the aliens?
How did that guy not keep pressing him?
I don't know. I would have. I have no idea how he didn't keep pressing him. That's all I would have talked about because he went straight into, it was supposed to be a rapid fire thing. But once you said aliens, that's all I care about at that point.
Yeah.
Right? Like, that changes everything. Because to be honest with you, at this point in time, nothing else matters. You've just changed humanity or whatever we are. Because who knows what we are at that point in time. But, yeah, that's all I would have been doing was just asking question after question. Okay, when you say aliens, are we talking green? Are we talking the little grays from far away? Are they coming from, different dimensions? How are we doing this? Are they inside of our government? Yeah. I mean, all the things.
I mean, he says they're real.
Yes.
But I haven't seen them.
Yeah. Plausible deniability.
Now, what I meant to say is that I really like ice cream.
Yeah.
All flavors.
Yeah. All flavors. All flavors.
I mean, they're real, but I haven't seen them.
So somebody told
That's
you.
That's coming from a president.
We've got real stuff, right? Somebody told me you got real things. Okay, great. Now, what does that mean? Like, what do what exactly does that mean? They're real, but.
What I meant to say is that the universe is so vast, odds are good there's life out there.
Yeah. There's life out there. Oh, is it good? I don't know. Just a weird thing. And that should have been, and, walking it back. Sorry, dude, too late. You 24 hours to walk it back. First of all, nobody cares. Okay, you've said it now. We're moving on. Now we need to know all of it. So tell us all of it. Don't be afraid. Let's change humanity. Let's change everything right now. Let's do it. Be honest with us for once, government.